I found these two images and I thought they were perfect for the study that we're going to do. Drawing a mug or a cup is really great. It teaches you some basic sets of skills that are really important for drawing objects correctly, especially when you have any kind of rounded or curved opening. This ellipse is key and important. If you draw it too wide, it's as if you're looking at from bird's eye view. And if you want to draw it more towards the eye line, then you need to draw it more shallow like I've done. I dropped that line down the middle so I can get symmetrical curve on both sides, and I put a shallow ellipse about the same shape, just to shrunk it down size below for the base. That curve to the bottom from the mouth to the bottom needs to be the same. Making that curve correct on the edges does take some work, so just finesse with it, angle it, fix it like I'm doing until you get as close to symmetrical as you can. Now, sometimes I draw better with my right hand curving down, so you'll see me flipping back and forth. I hope you don't get motion sick. Sometimes that makes me motion sick. So that opening, I want to make a little thick edge so that it looks, I can see the width, or the thickness of the mug. And then I'm going to look at the handle. First I want to drop a tiny bit of a foot down there, and again, curve that slightly. If I curve it too much and it doesn't match the top of the curve, the top of the mug, that curve, it's going to look incorrect. And if I flatten it so it's just straight flat like the lined paper, that would look incorrect. And I'm just going to drop in some highlights and where some shadows might be to guide me. If I only wanted to do this drawing and not add any value, I could just leave those lines and it would indicate that there is some form happening and shape on the mug. And so I do like to drop those in if I can. Now, this is important on the handle. Where does it attach? Is how far up does the handle attach, and how far down that right side does it attach? Does it go all the way to the base? Does it go all the way to the lip? No. So make sure you're getting that correct. And then the thickness of the handle as well. Usually where it attaches is a bit thicker than where you grab the handle itself. And then as soon as you're happy with those shapes, notice how I'm drawing lighter, then I go ahead and I strengthen those lines up so that I get a nice fluid line. Sometimes people will scratch or etch. That's fine, but you want to have a very confident line when you're finished with your sketches. And now I'm going to go through and add some values. And this is a really quick value study, so I'm just doing not a lot of work, just giving one direction shading. Making sure that I'm angling my paper so that I don't drag my hand through the pencil and create more smudges. And if you have smudges, make sure you erase those bad boys. Kneaded eraser is my preference. And then I'm going to drop a cast shadow down, make that probably my darkest value on the paper, and then we're done.